Only when the last tree has been cut down, the last fish been caught and stream poisoned, will we realize we cannot eat money. There are two wolves fighting inside all of us. The first one is evil, the second one is good. Which wolf will win? The one you feed. Do not judge your neighbor until you walk 2 moons in his moccasins. Our first teacher is our own heart. Humankind has not woven the web of life. We are but one thread within it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves. All things are bound together. All things connect. Cherish youth, but trust old age. Seek wisdom, not knowledge. Knowledge is of the past. Wisdom is of the future. I do not think the measure of a civilization is how tall its buildings of concrete are, but rather how well its people have learned to relate to their environment and fellow man. Make my enemy brave and strong so that if defeated, I will not be ashamed. If you talk to the animals, they will talk with you and you will know each other. If you do not talk to them, you will not know them, and what you do not know, you will fear. What one fears, one destroys. Regard heaven as your father, earth as your mother, and all things as your brothers and sisters. We always return to our first loves. It is no longer good enough to cry peace. We must act peace, and live in peace. There is no death, only a change of worlds. Everyone who is successful must have dreamed of something. Walk lightly in the spring. Mother Earth is pregnant. Force, no matter how concealed, begets resistance. Many have fallen with the bottle in their hand. If the white man wants to live in peace with the Indian, he can live in peace. Treat all men alike. Give them all the same law. Give them all an even chance to live and grow. All men were made by the same great spirit chief. They are all brothers. The earth is the mother of all people, and all people should have equal rights upon it. The bird who has eaten cannot fly with the bird that is hungry. We are made from Mother Earth, and we go back to Mother Earth. With all things and in all things, we are relatives. When you were born, you cried, and the world rejoiced. Live your life so that when you die, the world cries, and you rejoice. The one who tells the stories rules the world. Day and night cannot dwell together. The rain falls on the just and the unjust. One rain does not make a crop. Hindmot, to your laquette let me be a free man, free to travel, free to stop, free to work, free to trade where I choose my own teachers, free to follow the religion of my fathers, free to think and talk and act for myself, and I will obey every law or submit to the penalty. Everything the power does, it does in a circle. Cherish youth, but trust old age. It is better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. Humankind has not woven the web of life. We are but one thread within it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves. All things are bound together. All things connect. Don't let yesterday use up too much of today. They are not dead who live in the hearts they leave behind. May the stars carry your sadness away. May the flowers fill your heart with beauty. May hope forever wipe away your tears. And above all, may silence make you strong. Take only what you need and leave the land as you found it. Before eating, always take time to thank the food. I have seen that in any great undertaking, it is not enough for a man to depend simply upon himself. Take only memories, leave only footprints. Not every sweet root gives birth to sweet grass. Chief Satantai have heard you intend to settle us on a reservation near the mountains. I don't want to settle. I love to roam over the prairies. There, I feel free and happy, but when we settle down, we grow pale and die. Sharing and giving are the ways of God. All who have died are equal. All dreams spin out from the same web. Treat the earth well. It was not given to you by your parents. It was loaned to you by your children. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children. And while I stood there, I saw more than I can tell, and I understood more than I saw. For I was seeing, in a sacred manner, the shapes of things in the spirit, and the shape of all shapes as they must live together like one being. Certain things catch your eye, but pursue only those that capture the heart. Our pleasures are shallow, our sorrows are deep. If a man is as wise as a serpent, he can afford to be as harmless as a dove. Man belongs to earth. Earth does not belong to man. To touch the earth is to have harmony with nature. If we wonder often, the gift of knowledge will come. We must protect the forests for our children, grandchildren, and children yet to be born. We must protect the forests for those who can't speak for themselves, such as the birds, animals, fish, and trees. What is life? It is a flash of firefly in the night. It is a breath of a buffalo in the winter time. It is as the little shadow that runs across the grass and loses itself in the sunset. Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I may not remember. Involve me and I'll understand. The rainbow is a sign from him who is in all things. Take only what you need and leave the land as you found it. A people without a history is like the wind over buffalo grass. The frog does not drink up the pond in which he lives. The Great Spirit is in all things. He is in the air we breathe. The Great Spirit is our Father, but the earth is our mother. She nourishes us. That which we put into the ground, she returns to us. Those that lie down with dogs get up with fleas. Poverty is a noose that strangles humility and breeds disrespect for God and man. If a man is as wise as a serpent, he can afford to be as harmless as a dove. Listen, or your tongue will make you deaf. The weakness of the enemy makes our strength. The Holy Land is everywhere. I have seen that In any great undertaking, it is not enough for a man to depend simply upon himself. We will be known forever by the tracks we leave. Wisdom comes only when you stop looking for it and start living the life the Creator intended for you. Life is not separate from death. It only looks that way. A good chief gives, he does not take. It is easy to be brave from a distance. Most of us do not look as handsome to others as we do to ourselves. A danger foreseen is half avoided. Ask questions from your heart, and you will be answered from the heart. You can't wake a person who is pretending to be asleep. It does not require many words to speak the truth. Man's law changes with his understanding of man. Only the laws of the Spirit remain always the same. Remember that your children are not your own, but are lent to you by the Creator. Go forward with courage. When you are in doubt, be still and wait. When doubt no longer exists for you, then go forward with courage. So long as mists envelop you, be still, until the sunlight pours through and dispels the mists. There is nothing as eloquent as a rattlesnake's tail. It is less of a problem to be poor than to be dishonest. We will be known forever by the tracks we leave. It takes 1,000 voices to tell a single story. You already possess everything necessary to become great. A rocky vineyard does not need a prayer, but a pickaxe. When a man moves away from nature, his heart becomes hard. A brave man dies but once, a coward many times. Honor the sacred, honor the earth, our mother, honor the elders, honor all with whom we share the earth, four-leggeds, two-leggeds, winged ones, swimmers, crawlers, plant and rock people. Walk in balance and beauty. When we show our respect for other living things, they respond with respect for us. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears. Don't be afraid to cry. It will free your mind of sorrowful thoughts. If you see no reason for giving thanks, the fault lies in yourself.